notice that every single song that I was getting, or most of the songs I was getting from part one, were all about people who are at a distance in some way, and then having like this, I need to turn around, I need to go this direction, I'm being called. It feels very, this isn't something that was well drawn out. I don't think there's much of a plan here. I don't think there's a huge plan like putting something together. It's just like, I gotta go right now. And then with these two energies that I'm picking up on, it feels like we'll make this work. It doesn't matter, like the logistics of it all, because I feel like that's gonna be a topic for some reason, the logistics. So it might be, I do think there's some kind of like distance here, but the logistics are an issue, and it's like that's not an issue. Even if she has to run away, she's gonna marry that boy someday. You know, mama gave her a big old glass and sent her right back here to me. It doesn't matter. Heads Carolina, tails California. We can go anywhere. It doesn't matter. The logistics just don't matter. And I'm not saying you're gonna uproot your whole life this weekend. I'm just saying, whatever happens this weekend, all the things that you can find to possibly go wrong with this connection, you'll figure it out. You'll figure it out. 9 of Pentacles. This is just, it's beautiful. It feels very centered. It feels very stable. It feels like, even if it's like pick up our lives and go, it's not like, it might be a little scary, but it's not something that's going to wreck your life. It just works. You're confident. I was going to say you're more confident. So there is, you know, and if we keep coming back to these songs about like following, you know, your destiny, your heart, it feels like both of you are not tied to the parasite of the mind of all the reasons why it couldn't work, of why this has kept you at a distance, whether this is a physical or an emotional distance. It doesn't matter. There's more confidence now that this could work, because we're gonna make it work. It feels like two people who are deciding to be teammates. They're deciding to be teammates. They're going to work together, not against each other. Page of Wands. Oh, that communication. This is a plan, but there's not some kind of big, like, when it comes to this weekend, there's not a big plan here. Okay, this is just like, I'm gaining up this confidence. I'm going. Fool's journey. Let's just see what happens. It doesn't feel like a choice or a decision anymore. Just gotta go. Just gotta up and run and go and like make this call and just do it. As for everything else, we'll plan it. We'll figure it out. This is what's important to happen now. Everything else can be decided later. The World. This is completion. You two, whether this is whatever connection you are currently in with this person, or you don't even know them yet, whatever cycles you've had to close out, like you've gotten to that point where there's been so much healing that you're willing to take a risk on this. You trust yourself enough that this isn't a risk that's going to blow up your life. This is a risk that, can I really be this happy? Can I really choose myself by choosing you? Like, you two are just the perfect teammates. I just keep coming back to this teammates thing. You've been on some kind of journeys. You've had losses. You've had wins. The decision is no longer going to be, should I or shouldn't I? The decision is, where do we go from here? Literally, like, where are we going to go? We'll figure it out. Let's go part 3.